Why are my sales so slow? This is a question that I get emailed. It's asked in our Full-Time FBA Facebook group, and it's a question that we can talk about today. And we're going to answer that question. Why are your sales so slow right now? Well, there's multiple reasons. But the deal with slow sales can be really frustrating. I mean, the name of the game of selling on Amazon is getting some sales. And so, you might be thinking, what am I doing wrong? If I have no sales today, did I get suspended? How can I find that out? So don't worry. If you're suspended, Amazon will email you and let you know. It's not going to be a surprise. But if your sales are slow, you might be thinking, what am I doing wrong? So I'm going to talk about a few reasons why your sales might be slow today and how you can respond. So the first reason that your sales are so slow is you might be just focusing on like one or two categories. You need to branch out to other categories to make your inventory more well-rounded. And usually when people start on Amazon, they usually focus on the toy category, on the books category. And so you might be wanting to expand out your categories and figure out some more items that you can be selling because, even though, Christmas is a really good time to sell toys and kids have birthdays all year round, still there's some kind of fluctuation when it comes to toy sales and toy demand on Amazon. And so, right now might just not be a really big time that people are buying toys today or books, things like that. But if you have a more well-rounded inventory, then you will have a more well-rounded, balanced sales expectations. And so that's the first reason. Maybe you're just focusing on one or two categories. Second reason your sales might be slow today, you're focusing too much on seasonal items. Maybe you found really great sale on an item doing retail arbitrage or online arbitrage, and it was clearancing out. But usually a store is clearancing out stuff if it's not selling or if it's a seasonal item about to go out of season. And so maybe you found some really good sandals on a really good price and you're like sending them into Amazon and it's like, why are my sandals are not selling? Well, it might be because it's toward the end of the summer and fall's coming and winter's coming. And so the demand for sandals is not that high right now. Or maybe it's just after Christmas and you're buying some toys to sell on Amazon and it's right after Christmas, but these stores are clearancing out certain toys that are not going to be, renewed for that store to be sold on a regular basis. And Amazon might just be flooded with after Christmas sale toys that are just going into Amazon. And so the supply is going up, but the demand is not still there. So it might be because you're sourcing seasonal items that might not be selling year round, or the market might have just been recently flooded with new inventory because of, after Christmas sales and things like that. So that's another reason your sales might be slow right now. A third reason your Amazon sales might be slow is because you're not being competitive with your pricing. Usually when people send stuff to Amazon, they price their item when they're packaging up their shipments to Amazon. They send them off to Amazon, that inventory off to Amazon. It takes a while to get to Amazon, that makes sense. And it goes live on Amazon maybe a week later, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less. But is your price still competitive a week after you priced it first? So pricing your stuff is important, but keeping an eye on your prices is important too. So if you manually reprice your inventory, I would suggest repricing your inventory like once a week, going in and manually repricing. If you don't know how to manually reprice, you can go to fulltimefba.com/repricing. I'll show you how to manually reprice. If you want to know my top strategies when it comes to repricing manually, fulltimefba.com/repricing strategies. But the biggest tip to get faster sales, automatic repricing. We choose to use a tool called Be Cool. It's an automatic repricer. And literally the first month I used Be Cool, it doubled my sales. Here's a picture of what that double sales looked like the first month I used it. And it continues to increase my sales. It not only decreases my price a little bit automatically to help me get some sales, but also when my competition sells out, it increases my price to the next higher price. So my prices go up as well. If you want more information about Be Cool, you can go to fulltimefba.com/BeCool. And if you want to see my review of Be Cool, along with how to get my personal repricing rules, that doubled my sales the first month I used it, go to fulltimefba.com/BeCoolReview, and I'll walk you through that. So that might be why your sales are so slow. Your pricing is stagnant. It hasn't been updated recently. So go update your prices or set up a repricer. That would be a good way to get your sales a nice boost. A fourth reason why your sales are slow, you're not feeding the beast. Now, feeding the beast is a term Amazon sellers use to define sending in inventory to Amazon. You're not continuing to send inventory to Amazon to FBA warehouses to sell on Amazon. The more inventory you send to Amazon, obviously the more sales you're going to get, because you're like giving Amazon new inventory. But also there's something in Amazon's algorithm that gives you a higher percentage of the buy box if you continually send inventory in on a regular basis. So feed the beast. That will help you get more sales. It will get you more buy box percentage time, and that will help increase your sales. Another reason why your sales might be slow is because you're ignoring your inventory. What do I mean by that? Well, maybe your inventory has not been selling for a while and you're just not doing anything about it. Like maybe it needs a better picture. Maybe the picture is bad. Maybe the title is bad. Maybe there's no bullet points with a good description. Sometimes these listings change without us knowing. And so if your sales are slow on certain items, it's a good idea to go in, check the picture, check the title, check the bullet points, check the description. Make sure the product page is optimized. If you want some help on how to better optimize a sales page on Amazon, you can go to fulltimefba.com/Amazon Advantage. It's an ebook that shows you how to have the advantage on Amazon by increasing and improving product pages. So there's two ways that you can update a product page. Number one is going into your inventory and you can click on edit listing. You can try to update it that way, but sometimes that doesn't stick. If it doesn't stick like that, then open up a ticket with Amazon. Tell them which item you're trying to update. Include a link with the proof of reasons why you're trying to update that product page. Maybe it's the product page on that brand's website. Just something showing Amazon that the changes you want to make are real changes that are good for the customer. And in your Seller Central ticket, wanting to update this product listing, be sure you tell Amazon this is to improve the customer experience. That phrase, improve the customer experience, will help Amazon realize that this is a good thing for the customer, will help increase sales. So don't ignore your listings. Be sure you find out maybe why they're not selling. Maybe the listing can be improved. Another reason you have slow sales right now is because you are buying slow moving inventory. I talk fast, but slow sales stink. So it might be because you have inventory that doesn't have a good average sales rate. Maybe it's because you're buying inventory that, looked good on one day, but it does not consistently sell. The way you can know if you're buying fast-moving inventory or slow-moving inventory is by using a tool called Keepa. Keepa is a free and paid service that shows you and tracks almost every single price change on Amazon and every single sales rank change on Amazon. Prices change all the time. Sales rank change at least 24 times a day. Once an hour, sales rank will change. So you don't want to just look when you're sourcing at a single snapshot in time to buy your inventory. You want to base your buying decision based on if this has a consistent price or a consistent sales rank. That over time, the average sales rank, and you can use Keepa to see what the average price is over a long period of time, what the average sales rank is over a long period of time. To get Keepa, fulltimefba.com/Keepa for a free tutorial on how to use Keepa, fulltimefba.com/read Keepa. You can check that out. And then one last reason, I know there's probably a lot more, but there's one last reason we'll talk about today why your sales are slow. It's just a glitch. It's just a bad day. We all have really great days that come out of nowhere. We're also going to have really bad days that come out of nowhere as well. There's no reason at all. Maybe there might be a reason it's just a glitch for today, but don't worry. Unless you're having slow sales over a week's period, then maybe there's some need to worry. But if it's just a day, if it's just slow sales for a day or two, don't worry about it. I mean, here's a few images of some slow sales day that I had out of nowhere. Now, I had really great days the other day, but slow sales here out of nowhere, it's just, it just is going to happen. Just like, look at this picture. One day I have really, really high sales, and then, really, really low sales on another day. It just happens sometimes. It all evens out in the end. So these are reasons why you might be experiencing slow sales. If you have any other ideas of why people might be having slow sales, I'd love to see them in the comments. And if you want some more ideas on how to increase your sales, go to fulltimefba.com/slow sales. That'll give you some ideas on other ways that you can boost your sales. So this has been Steven Smotherman. I hope this video has been helpful. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the bell so that you are notified when we have new videos that come out. And be sure you subscribe to the Full-Time FBA blog as well. fulltimefba.com is where you can find that. Anyway, have a great day. God bless. Bye.